Hey there, welcome to day 1182 of What You Have to Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting my journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. And I happen to have caught a cold. Yesterday was a tough day, down and out sort of. Just kind of did the minimum to get by because I felt rotten. And I reminded myself, guess what? Just because I have cold symptoms and it's COVID-19 doesn't mean we have to get carried away and think that every sneeze, every sniffle, every scratchy throat, every cough is COVID-19. I don't know what happened over the last year for sure, but it seems like every time you sneeze immediately, and I think the media has done a great job of brainwashing all of us to think that the colds and the regular flu have totally disappeared and everything is COVID or a variant of COVID nowadays. Absolute positive nonsense. I got a cold. It sucks. Colds are not fun. Scratchy throats, coughs, none of it's fun. But it's not the end of the world. It's not definitely signs of the pandemic. It is a cold. You know, millions of people get colds every year, and they didn't go away just because the CDC and the WHO and the China virus and whatever came into our world. We still have those things. So instead of getting carried away, we just drink our hot coffee, we drink our tea, we take our supplements, we suck on our cough drops and our candy, my favorite wintergreen lifesavers, of course. Anything to feel better and keep moving forward. And I have found, even when I don't feel good, I'm better off if I get up and keep moving than if I just try to go down and stop and do nothing. Now, I will admit, I did crawl in my bed yesterday and laid down for a little while because I was feeling that under the weather. And probably today, sometime maybe this afternoon, I will do the same thing. I'll lay down, I'll have some cold medicine, and I'll lay down for an hour just so that I can get my energy back, and mostly so I can get my throat back. My biggest fear is always that I'm going to lose my voice. And every once in a while, I do lose my voice. I've done a couple of videos where I flipped pages because I couldn't talk. And I had already made a commitment to do a 365-day challenge. And I was like, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I have a personal belief that we underpromise and overdeliver. And that means if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Is it always going to work out like I want? No. But if I've committed to doing it, I'm going to do it. I've committed to doing these videos every day. And I got to tell you, my throat as I'm talking feels like my eyes are going to start watering and it's going to look like I'm crying. But I'm not. It just tickles. So sometimes I just cough and that clears it up a little. So what are we doing? What have I talked about today? Done 3 videos already. The first one, of course, was my do one thing every day that centers you, our annual challenge, to get to know ourselves better and figure out what the heck makes us tick and what's important to us. And I've been working on this, you know, for probably 61 years, my whole life. I'm trying to figure out what's my purpose? Why am I here? What's important to me? What do I like? What do I not like? And I don't know why some of us have a hard time being honest with what we like and don't like, but I am one of those people. It's like, I know what I like, but I feel like I have to tell myself I don't know what I like. I'm like, no, I know what I like. And so it's okay to like what we like. Today we talked about unplugging for 2 hours. So I feel like my centering challenge gave me permission today to unplug from everything for 2 hours and just relax or chill. I'd go for a walk, but it's rainy out and cold and nasty, so I probably won't go for a walk outside. If I didn't have a cold, I would, but I've got a cold, and I don't need to exacerbate that in any way, shape, or form. So we're going to unplug for 2 hours today. I don't know how or what. It'll be, of course, after I'm done with my videos, but I will find a way. Trying to stay away from my baby granddaughter so that she doesn't get sick. I don't know. Babies seem to have much better immune systems than old grandmas do. So that was our annual challenge today. Our Get Up and Go challenge today was all about mental health and our mental well-being and applying the SOAP framework to that. So we've gone through almost, not quite all of them, we've gone through physical, emotional, mental, financial, relationships, and then we will still go through like spiritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what order, but also contribution, communication, and confidence, because I added to the foundational areas just of what I'm working on this year 2 more areas: communication and confidence. Why? Because I need to work on my communication skills. I've known it for my whole life. I have passable communication skills, but there's an area of our life that positively impacts every other area of our life and an aspect of our life if we improve it. Communication, confidence our emotional well-being, our mental well-being, our spiritual and our physical well-being, they all interact, right? They all impact one another. So an improvement in one of them usually equates to improvement in all of them. If I take care of myself better physically, like don't get a cold, don't get sick, I am better able to perform and deal with all the other areas and aspects of my life. If I am physically unwell, it's difficult to worry about my finances or my feelings or my emotions or my mental well-being or anything else, because physical, to me physical well-being are and then emotional and mental, they are all tied together, right? It makes it difficult to do anything if we're challenged in any area of our life. So I love to use the SOAP framework to help us improve automatically any area or aspect of our life. So we're running through that in the Get Up and Go challenge. We did 4 days on relationships, 4 days on physical, SOAP each day, and 4 days on financial, because those are the 3 big areas that everybody, for the most part, says one of those 3 areas is their biggest challenge. Yesterday we did emotional. Today we did mental. Tomorrow we'll do spiritual. The day after that we'll do confidence, and then we'll do communication. Then we'll do contribution last. Why? Because that's just the area I decided to do them in. And we'll run through the entire SOAP framework with each of those 5 areas. Actually 6 areas, because I added 2, so instead of 7 we've got 9. All right, I'm rambling. But we talked about the importance of gratitude. I hope I talked about it. That was my tool for today. I hope I talked about gratitude. I don't even know. That means my mental capacity is definitely clogged by cold medicine. And then our supersize your business idiom for today was to be in hot water or to get into hot water. And that's a good one because I don't know about you, but I've tended to get in hot water during different situations in my career and my life. And as much as I wish I hadn't gotten in hot water, I'm glad I did, because those are the situations that I have personally learned the most from and made the biggest leaps in my career and in my life in different areas and aspects of my life, was when I got into a little trouble and had a problem and I had to figure out how to get out of it. And it's those challenges that we face in our life that move us forward. When we're just doing more of the same, we're just clicking along through our life, we're comfortable, and those times we're doing okay, we're doing good, we might be doing awesome, but it's not what we're capable of. And I think all of us are here because we want to show up in the world and do what we're capable of doing. And I find it a couple times in my life where I'm just clicking along, doing fine, and just getting by, or happy with the results, but then I get dissatisfied. I'm like, okay, yeah, but this is fine, this is good, I should appreciate it, I'm grateful for it, but I know that I'm capable of more. And so then I'll charge out in another direction, or do more of what I'm doing to stretch my comfort zone and show up in the world as I know I'm capable of doing. So that's what I'm working on right now, that and fighting this cold. I am traveling in 5 days, so I need to knock this cold out of my system. Nothing worse than traveling when you've got a cold or are sick. So I want to make sure that I'm feeling as good as I possibly can before I hit that airplane. Otherwise, I'm probably not going, but that's not an option because I really want to go. I haven't traveled since 2019, and I really, really miss it. I don't know about you, but I get cabin fever when I don't get to get out and about and go do the things that I love to do. So I'm really looking forward to that. If I can help you in any way, hit me up, ask in the comments below. I may be slow to respond today because I'm definitely going to be taking a nap, sipping some hot tea and coffee, and nurturing my throat so that I can talk going forward. Have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.